Hello, friends. Welcome back to our final live stream today, our final video, where we're going to make pages 5 and 6 in the Everyday You and Me Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. And I also want to take a few minutes and show you some of the how some of these kits coordinate with other products. So I've got some things prepared so that I can show you how some of these have been shown have products that are also in, forgot how to say this. I'm just going to wait and show you then because I'm going to try and explain it and just make it much worse. So the last 2 pages I did a little prep work ahead of time because I didn't want us to take the full hour doing that. So these are our final 2 pages here. Remember, we've got that negative and positive big die cut, right? It's this one, right? So this, we're going to use the negative image on this side, and we'll use the positive image on the other side. And the first piece to do is to put this down behind it. So these are some of the strips that we cut earlier. And I should have gone ahead and marked this off, but I was busy working on some other stuff, so I didn't. So this is going to be 1.5 up from the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and measure that across, because I believe once we get that, everything is just going to stack on top of it. So I'm curious, Easter dinner, that's usually a kind of a big deal. Are you cooking for your family? I am not cooking. Easter dinner is not one of my favorites to cook. I do like to cook Thanksgiving, and at Christmas, we never really did a Christmas dinner growing up. We usually had like ham and biscuits. I don't know, maybe that was not growing up, but that was what I remember as a young adult anyway. But tomorrow, so we've done Easter, we've catered a Cracker Barrel for Easter before. My mom is the ham cook, which I guess is why I am not the traditional chef for Easter, because that seems to be the traditional main course. And so tomorrow, Hardin, Greg, and I will, and probably, I don't know if Marshall's going or not, we'll go to my parents' place in Murfreesboro. They live in a great, I'm going to call it a complex. That's probably not what you need to call it, but they live in independent living, also have assisted living and memory care and so on at this place. It's fabulous. So we went there for Thanksgiving. They're not too far away from us. It's maybe an hour's drive. And so we'll get to spend some of the day with them. And then Hattie and Tyler and her kids, those kids, our 3 grandchildren, they're the only kids that we have. So when they have an opportunity to spend time with Tyler's side of the family, where there are more children, for things like this, it makes sense for them to do that. And then we will spend some family time together in probably 2 weeks, which will be the Sunday after my retreat. Tyler usually has Sundays off. Marshall has Sundays off. So that works out to be the better day. Now, guys, this is going to be a little tricky to lay down. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not entirely sure that I shouldn't have put the adhesive down on the background instead of the layer that I'm putting down. Let's see how this falls. Well, it ended up falling down. Okay, so, all right. So then over here on the left, I've got a 4x6 placeholder. You got to feel like either I'm rushing or this one is just not as complicated, right? And these 3x3, I think that they don't leave any edge in the middle. Yeah, there's not any room in the middle for any sort of, if they're 3x3, then you're not going to have any of the Lost Lagoon showing. All right, and I didn't pay any attention to which side of the Lost Lagoon I put down. I'm going to say I put down the dark. Let's see. Yeah, I put down the dark. Those are going to go on here. Guys, I'm not even going to really measure. Not too much anyway. Well, maybe I will a little bit. Let's see. This is going to come down 2 inches from the top. So it's going to be here. And they will, the 2 photo mats will be both lined up at that mark. And we're going to come in 2 inches from this side. So honestly, if we put that off of there, let's put another one more. Okay, so if we line this up, where the heck is my line on this side? Didn't I make another mark? That's it right there, isn't it? All right, so here, then this is going to come down like so. And then we'll put about 1/4 of an inch between these two. So we'll line up like that. And you're thinking, goodness gracious, you're cooking, girl. Where have you been all day? Okay, that should line those up. And then we're just down to some decorating. So we have some stickers. We have this You and Me. And I'm gonna put that up. Come on. I love using the edges of my dimensionals. All right. I think it probably is a good idea if the last design is not the most complicated. I think that right side up matters, however. So let's put that right there. And then we have this leaf is going to tuck under here. So we'll put, see, it's going to tuck, go there. We're going to put one here, but then not peel the backing off because that would lay over the photo. We can put one on this bottom leaf. And we can add one to the top leaf and again, not uncover it. So we're going to uncover this bottom right. And this top right, maybe, and then we'll leave these two covered. And I'll let this go just about there. Okay, and then we have another sticker, this beautiful one here. And we won't pop it up again. It is already popped up, but it is going to, actually it's going to need a small one, a mini, down at the bottom, maybe two. Because it's going to hang down like that. And then actually we're going to tuck in and we'll put a little bit of a glue, drop of glue. Right here. It's got that side. And then we've got two flowers that you can't see. You can't see the instructions. But there are two for here. One of those, the larger one, we're going to add some pumpkin pie to. I just discovered during the break that I do not have last year's in color markers. So I need to get those purchased. I have the ones that are retiring, but I wonder if I've got ink refills. Guys, these are the kind of things we need to be thinking about already. It may be too late for me to get ink refills if I don't have them for the colors that are retiring. I'll still have time for the ones that have another year. Okay, so this, we're going to tuck right here. So just a little bit of glue in that middle. And then the other one that's just a little smaller, we're going to put up on our sticker. And they'll overlap like that. What do you think? Beautiful? I think that's awfully pretty. Okay, so that is the left page. let's look at the right page. So on the right, we're going to put down the positive image, right? That has to happen first. Pick that up, pick that up. And then let's see, this point is going to be 3/4 in. So we'll say 3/4 from the center. So the center is 6 and 3/4 in will be right there. So on the other side, we'll mark 6 and then we'll mark 3/4. And hopefully that will then, oh my goodness gracious, difficult to pick that up. If I've got those two in the right place, the others should follow suit. So okay, got it pretty sticky. And voila, isn't that cool? I think it is. Now we need this large piece. I think I like it going this way. And we want it 3 inches from the top. And 1 1/4, 1 3/4 from here. All right. Oh yeah, we're cooking. It's only 20 minutes into our video so far. All right, so I decided I liked it this way. I'm going to line up right and put some adhesive on here. I do have a ruler that's like a metal ruler, so it's not see-through. I am liking the see-through for scrapbooking. That might be all about preference. I'm not sure. All right, so we have that. Then our photo mat would be the next piece. Except we're gonna stick some pieces behind it. So we don't want to put adhesive in this top area. Oh, that's the wrong side. That's the side I don't want adhesive on. So you can see it's just balling up. I'm able to just roll it over, pick it up. All right, it's okay to put a tiny bit there. And then this piece, I'm gonna put, how much? 3 3/4. Oops, hold on. Okay. Now we've got a tag that we're gonna stick under this corner. I feel like that's okay. Then, okay, now this one again is going to have some journaling on it. So we do not want to put it down just yet. Okay. Never a good thing to cut into your fingers, however. So I'm just going to trim this fairly closely. And there. All right, so that is going to come, that little notch piece is going to tuck in right there. So right now, you know what, I might even just put one dimensional in the middle of that. It will tuck. All right, kind of like that. Then we've got these daisies. And we're going to put some stickers in the middle of them. Good thing I didn't break that perforation, isn't it? And we'll put my dimensionals so that it's grabbing either side of the perforation. And then this is going to go roughly right there. And then we'll have another one with the sticker and another sheet of dimensionals, please. Oh, your minis. You're empty. There we go. And, oops. This is just going to overlap a little bit of the photo. And then the last little guy, remember this is the heart that I tried to use earlier. I'm going to have to add a little adhesive to him. And my table, evidently. So I can add it here. Whoops. And dimensionals. Now before I put this down, I need to add the pieces that are going to kind of go behind it. So all right, so I have a leaf that's going to tuck no, like so. And then we have this piece, which I don't know how on earth they did this, but if you can see, they've done some of this in pecan pie, but not the whole thing. So the only thing that I can think to do, I can't do that with a blending brush. There's no way I'm that precise. But I wonder, okay, I can use the Stampin' Blends, the alcohol markers. So I'm just gonna color it. Looks like they pretty much came along and did the berries. And not the actual leaves. So voila. So we have that. That's going to go here. We've got these two pieces to go up at the top. And one of those, these both get blended with pecan pie. Actually, it's just the tips of this one. All right. But it's all of this one. I am using the brush side of my marker, but you'll notice I'm coloring it on the side. I don't want to damage the tip of my marker. Okay. Where are you? There you go. All right. And so these are going to go, that's going to go there. And this is going to go here. So we'll glue that down in just a second. Let's figure out where we can put dimensionals here and here on this guy. I think that's going to be okay, even though it's going to tuck up under that leaf a little bit, or that daisy, that flower, whatever it is. All right, so we're going to okay, like that. And then, oh my gosh, then I'm going to glue my fingernail to the flower, mist my trash can with my dimensional backing, put a little glue on here, the back of a couple of these berries, and then tuck it in like so. And then we'll come in with this guy. There. Now let's glue these down. Slide it off. And that one there. Oh, it looks like there's a heart cut out too. There. And a tiny heart. I do need a tiny heart. Maybe this one. This is not part of it. This one there. And actually, I think there's a heart on one of the first two pages that I didn't get on either. So I should go back and do that. So here are the last two pages of the kit. I need to clean up because I want to pull in a couple of things and show you. Can't remember where my ruler goes. All right, so this is page 6, and this is page 5. Please don't ask me for a favorite because every time I think I have one, we get to the next set and I love them just as much. So, wow. Set this over here with the others. And then let's look at the pieces we have left over. As we keep talking about they would be leftovers, what does that look like? Well, that's the chipboard that's left over. Okay, that was a lot. Plus a couple of pieces that I took off and didn't need. Put it back in its little plastic container with the 2 leaves that I punched out and didn't need. Okay, so we can continue on with it. Here's our instructions. Couple of stickers. Okay. Oh, actually, I think these stickers we weren't able to put down on the first 2 pages. Let's see. These 2 definitely. That one. So I guess we're left with my happy place. Things to remember. I don't see that anywhere on them. So a couple of stickers. We ended up with a die cut that's labeled Project 3, but I could not figure out where it went. This die cut we kind of cut up. Then we have our scrap pieces. Remember? So we have some 12 by 12 thin strips. You saw how we use those in a couple of places. One that's a little wider, a little thinner. Lots of thin ones. You do some cool things with that. Some short, fatter ones. Short, thin. Not much in the way of cardstock left. That's tiny pieces of Pretty Peacock, this one strip, this wider strip of Lost Lagoon. But a good piece, oh, there's another tiny strip of Lost Lagoon. 2 good pieces of the watercolor and the hash, and then the exclusive DSP. And so you could probably create a little bit more with that. So I want to close, okay, I'm going to put that back later, with showing you how some of these kits coordinate with other products, but it isn't easy to spot. So I'm going to grab something from the other side of my desk and show you. So in September, there was a scrapbooking brochure introduced, and there was the September to December mini catalog. Now, from the mini catalog, we had 2 suites that coordinated with scrapbooking workshop kits. One of them is the Reindeer Fun bundle and this designer series paper, and it coordinates with, and I have these pages done, but I don't know that I've got time to show you everything. And forgive my brochure printing is terrible, but it coordinated with Reindeer Memories. So it had a workshop kit that created 6 pages. Here are the pages. Coordinated with that twine and those peppermint gems. And then it had designer series paper, a sticker sheet, coordinating 2-tone cardstock, and a Reindeer Memories stamp set. Now, the when, where, what, okay, that is not just for reindeer. This is a stamp set that you could use in so much of your journaling. This is a little date box, right? Stamp it, put your date on. This is a little journaling lines, right? On this day, a little present. So this is very general. And I don't know if it is still available or not. I need to go through and do some documenting for you, okay? But that's the Reindeer Fun that coordinated with Reindeer Memories. We also had Snowy Wonder that coordinated with Snow Day. And so this workshop kit is very faint to see here, but penguins and snowflakes, and it had a stamp set as well. Big greetings. You can see this paper coordinated with what you saw here, but there were exclusives to the designer series, to the kit as well. Then that's all that coordinated with the mini catalog, those 2. But then standalone, we had Halloween Memories. This coordinated with Potion, oh my gosh, Potion, what was it called? In the online exclusive, there was a Halloween bundle, stamp set and dies, and it's called Potion something. Darn it. I cannot find it. Anyway, potions. Let's just go with potions. And it's a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous kit. I've made these pages. I bought extras so that I could make more. Look at these great bats. Then here's the designer series paper. We've made a lot of cards with this. Had this big greeting stamp set to coordinate with it, in addition to the potions and fun or potions and something that were in the online exclusives. So this was coordinating with an online exclusive bundle. And there was no paper with the potions and whatever it is bundle. This was the paper that you would use with that. Autumn to Remember, a standalone. Guys, this is on sale for $21. Go get it. Go get multiples of it. 166,502, half price. And it is absolutely beautiful. All these watercolor images, a full sheet, a 6x12 chipboard, makes these beautiful Cajun craze, crushed curry, let's see, early espresso, gray granite, mossy meadow, old olive, pecan pie, petal pink. Those are the colors in this kit. And it had a stamp set to coordinate with it as well. These gorgeous little forest creatures are absolutely adorable. So that's the scrapbooking brochure and how it coordinated with the products that were available and that are mostly still available now on the last chance list. What I'm struggling with is if you pull up one of these workshop kits and you look for things that it coordinates with, it's not bringing you to the other pieces. You have to know about it. So I need to do some graphics to really outline that so that you have a chance to see how those go together. So that is from the September catalog. Then in January, we had the mini catalog. This is still, this goes until May the 5th, but some of these products are on last chance. So from the mini catalog, we had some coordination as well. The first one, guys, is Storybook Friends. This is a huge suite. Okay, it's $155 for this suite, but it is the 2 bundles, the ribbon, this embellishments, 2 sets of designer series paper. Then when you come over to the scrapbooking kit, which is one I haven't put together. It's called Storybook Life. So designer series paper, stickers, die cuts, the same color scheme, the same, I mean, guys, it's just gorgeous. And it has a stamp set that coordinates with it called Storybook Life. This is where you get Easter blessings, hip hop, hooray, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Then also coordinating with the mini catalog, the birthday celebration. Wildflower Birthday is the name of the suite, and it is the bundle, an embellishment, that gold mesh ribbon, this beautiful designer series paper, and it coordinates with this that's actually on the cover in Wildflower Celebrations. Every kit you make 6 pages, right? 3 sets of 2 pages. Best birthday ever. Here's the stamp set that coordinates with it. Another little journaling lines, a little box, birthday memories, this big celebrate. So got so much more than scrapbooking here, but you can do so much with it. Then in the scrapbooking brochure, there were some workshop kits that didn't have anything that coordinated in the mini catalog. Those were what you just saw, the Everyday You and Me. Okay, so that one is back here, starting at page 17. And then these are some pages, guys, that are not these are not the same layout that we did. You get more ideas here. This one has a bundle dies and stamp set that coordinate with it. Just gorgeous. We've made lots of cards with it. So much joy and this beautiful happy. And then there's a meant to be that coordinates. Let's see, let me get to the start of it. Meant to be scrapbooking workshop kit. This petunia pop. Petunia pop is one of the big colors in this. So it has the workshop kit, right? And a bundle, okay? So it has dies that cut out your bees. Also has these hexagon dies. I should have grabbed that. I didn't grab it to pull it out, but absolutely amazing. And do these bees look familiar? They should. They also kind of coordinate with the Be My Valentine that was out a year prior. So I pulled out those pages to show you. So this coordinated with the Meant to Be bundle, which is a $49.50 bundle. Also the Be My Valentine stamp set and punch. I think the punch may be gone. Cute as Can Be DSP for $12, or if you want it with the sticker sheet, that's $17. The coordinating cardstock is $12. These are my pages. How adorable are these? This is just screaming hazel to me. Journal, put photos. Oh my gosh, just summer fun. This could be a big photo. This could be lots of small photos. You've got a place to journal. And then these that actually go this way, left to right. You see, be happy and all the buzz. So that is a little bit about how those coordinate together. And then these are some of the leftovers from making my pages. So I hope that helps understand. I'll try and create some graphics so that this can come together. In the new catalog, there are scrapbook workshop kits. It's easier to see how those coordinate. Maybe we'll see the tie-in when you look at them online as well. I don't know. It's too soon to tell. That catalog goes live on May the 6th. You've probably seen some of the samples being made from the coordinating products. The Turtley Awesome has a scrapbook workshop kit that goes along with it. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. I think that now I'm ready to put these in sleeves to have out at the event. But I think I will start labeling my scrapbook workshop instructions this way so that I can see what all coordinates in a single place. There won't be any more scrapbooking brochures. The products will either be exclusively seen online, or they will be part of the catalogs, the printed catalogs. So that was a lot. That was an absolute lot. I've got 10 minutes. Would you like to see the other pages that are? Let's look at that one that is on sale. Let me see if I can find it, okay? Because it is gorgeous and quite a bargain. And maybe we should look at the storybook memories as well. Where, oh where? That is the reindeer. That is Snowy. That's Halloween. That's birthday. Oh, where is my autumn? Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, I've got my flip-flops in here too. Let's see what I've done with my autumn. Well, I can't seem to lay my hands on my autumn pages. Hmm, I may just have to order another kit myself while they're on sale. I know I've done it. Um, it's very perplexing that it's not with the others. Um, anyway, this is the, you can't see. Um, this is the Storybook Life, these pages. Look at these beautiful die cuts. This gorgeous bunny. So just they're just beautiful. There's just nothing else to say about it. It uses both some of the plaid paper, um, coordinates with some of the plaid paper as well as some of the 12 by 12 paper in the suite. Let's see here. So maybe we should put these pages together next, or yeah, we'll look at doing that. I don't know that I've got a full Saturday to devote for a little bit, but we could always do one a night, over a few nights if you'd like. So, guys, thank you so much for spending all or part of your day with me today. I appreciate that very much. I hope that you learned a bit about how these scrapbooking workshop kits um, work, how they come together, that they are not difficult. They take a little time, but the instructions are really good. And you saw that I did this, with you today. Um, and I'm sure I stumbled over a few words, but the I need to work. Yeah, like I said, I need to do some graphics to bring all of this coordination together, find out what's still available and what isn't, and show you some of the sample cards that have been made. And that maybe you can just search them now. If you hashtag meant to be, you're going to get so many, and it's BBEE. So many things that people have made. Those hexagons are amazing. Not everything is on the last chance. Okay, it's the Autumn to Remember, right? Is that the name of it? Autumn to Remember is on sale for $21 on the last chance. Everyday You and Me workshop kit is on the last chance list. So I'll get busy and try to get a blog post, get an email, get something out so that I can help make this a little more clear. So I appreciate you. I hope you have a very blessed Easter. Enjoy some time with friends, family, or both. Or if you just have a chill day, then there's nothing wrong with that either. Whatever works for you. And uh, and I'm clearly done. So I'll just say goodbye. Thanks for being here. If I can help you shop for any of these products, I appreciate you very, very much. All right, take care. Bye bye.